subscribe so you know I'm watching. Inside unconscious, I wanna peep inside unconscious. I wanna peep, yeah, I wanna see, yeah. Just subscribe so you know I'm watching. Inside unconscious, just a peep inside unconscious. I wanna peep, yeah, I wanna see, yeah. Just subscribe so you know I'm watching. Inside unconscious, I wanna peep inside unconscious. I wanna peep, yeah, I wanna see, yeah, yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome to Inside Her Conscience. Before we get into today's video, please take a moment to show your support by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. Alright, so today's video is a clip that I came across from the Daily Wrap-Up Cruise podcast where a woman with an OnlyFans said some things that were a little disturbing to me in regards to her children, the type of work she does, and her dealings with men. I'm going to break this clip into two parts. The first part dealing with her son and the second her daughter. Let's hear what she had to say.
I got a quick question about this real quick because I'm curious now that we in this age of OnlyFans.
It's 2022,
right? Now we in this age of OnlyFans. You don't think that your content,
in 2042?
You don't think that your content will ultimately hurt him going to school? Because I think about shit like, yo, that's why your mom got OnlyFans. She popping that pussy for $4.99.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't.
For $4.99.
You know why? Because my son will beat the nigga ass.
He's still getting cheese. That's still
No.
embarrassing. Like,
I mean,
But listen.
honestly, that never happened. Thank the Lord that never happened.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
No, it's not gonna happen. Wanna know why?
He's a happy kid.
Because he's a happy kid.
And
He
that
does
kid got
different
everything.
things. He does football.
He's gonna be a
He does
happy
different
teenager.
activities, and I'm not ashamed of it. You wanna know why?
You
Why?
are
Because
not.
I do everything by myself.
Yeah, but you.
So when I'm the full provider for
Took
my
your shit.
children,
Took your shit.
and I make
'Cause bitch, you
100-something
gotta be
K a
broke out
month
here.
and shit like that, I'm not gonna stop.
I mean, Kim K made a living off it too. So I mean,
Yeah, look at her, look at her.
And listen,
She
I'm not gonna lie.
happy.
West,
She's married 5 times,
West
but
be-
great.
She makes
It's
jokes
cool.
about her mom.
how do you think he gonna respect women when he get older? He gonna look at them as only, I throw the money and they gonna do whatever the fuck I say.
You know what he told me? He told me that he'll never.
How old is he, by the way? You, like,
He's 13.
oh shit, that nigga.
Right,
He's
you're already in the
13.
teenage.
He's 13.
Yeah.
He told me he'll never
He'll
take
never
care of
what?
a female.
Yeah, so like I said,
Shout out to that nigga.
So now
told me
we
he'll never
get
take
into
care of
the era
female.
of where
I'm
men
teaching my
are seeing
son
their
that, like, you don't
mothers
chase
being treated
nobody.
like,
Said-
like throwing money, like they're getting money thrown at them. So how do you expect them to grow up and have respect for women if
But they
that's
don't
all
see
they
was
that.
always
As
happening,
parents,
though.
you don't
My
let your
son-
kids
One,
see
one,
I
by-
that.
one,
raised-
at, one,
I
at, one at a
raised-
time. One at a time.
I raised my son so great. I started talking to him about girl shit at the age of like 7. And that's the age that you're really supposed to tell your son about anything, condoms, all that. Like
Agreeable.
girls. Like you're not supposed to tell your son or your daughter about sex at the age of 17. Because
By
you
then
know,
it's too late.
usually these kids in this generation, they'll start having sex
already
at
doing
12,
it.
13,
Or-
14.
Facts.
And then boom,
They're
pregnant.
not
Like,
gonna know
no.
better.
My son, he's trained. My daughter's trained. Like they're like little industry kids that know better. Like
Alright guys, so that was the first half of the video. And to reiterate, the host asked, do the women think their content will hurt their children? One of the women had a very ignorant response stating that her son would beat up whomever had something to say to him about what she does. There's a few things wrong with this. The first being that she is okay with her son having to physically defend himself against her poor choices, which is an extreme lack of accountability and lack of concern for how her choices affect her children. I think about things like, what if the teaser is a little girl? You know, how would she expect him to handle the situation then? The second issue here is her making it about herself and saying she isn't ashamed of what she does, and she's trying to justify whatever her son might have to go through by mentioning how much money she makes and that she is the sole provider. She also assumes that because her son is happy, plays football, and has everything, that what she does will have no effect on him. There should be no amount of money that makes a parent feel it's enough for their children to be teased and result to violence over based on their poor actions. This woman is extremely inconsiderate. It is a parent's job, not just a mother, but a parent's job to protect their children from the negativity in this world, not contribute to it. Let's hear what she had to say about her daughter.
you know, like they
What
don't.
happened to your daughter now? I hate to cut you. I'm just curious because since we have you on it, what about your daughter? Is she gonna grow up now and thinking men are only good to get money from? I'm only gonna value them.
Been like
It
My
hasn't
daughter,
always been
my
like
daughter,
that.
sh-
It hasn't.
This is
My daughter-
22, it didn't just start.
It's only what?
It's always been like that.
Before it was
women had to stay home, and what was men doing? Bringing home money. Like they was
but they
not
have much more
working.
respect for men. Nowadays, women look at men like an ATM, and they only value men for their money.
It's because
so
the men in the
they get
home fell
disrespected
off.
by men because men are throwing whatever money. Men don't feel like they gotta respect women because
Boys
boys don't feel like they have.
And that's
respect.
females that doesn't know
Men
a lot
and
about
women
anything.
on the same
Because
like
if you get your own, whatever a nigga is doing should be extra. Can't no nigga disrespect me over no money. Because if I'm good without you,
get your
Facts.
own back.
I was good
this
before you. I'm
situation-
always gonna be good without you. You can't disrespect me because you got money. Get the fuck
What
out
you
of here.
adding? Penis? What else?
But real quick, I'm gonna answer your question because I never finished. But yeah. So my daughter, thank you. My daughter, I taught my daughter some things. I'm still teaching her right now because she's 11. But it was this one situation. I was eating with this dude. This is regular dude. Like the dude liked me, or whatever. I didn't like him. I just wanted food. I was hungry, so I'm like, fuck it, we gonna eat. So my daughter came with us, and then he told my daughter, like, he orders the food, and he tells my daughter to get the food. So I'm like, oh nah.
Right.
You're not about to tell my daughter to get anything. That's what I told him at the table. I said, no, you go get it. I said, my daughter is not about to be listening to a man to say, oh, go get this, go get that.
Right.
No, you're not about to control my daughter at a young age. At that, no.
And that
so
becomes...
a man is supposed to get the food and hand the food to the woman, be a gentleman. Like that's what I was trying to tell my daughter.
The bigger flaw in that whole situation that you just went past is that your daughter shouldn't have been there with a nigga that you're not interested in.
No, it was a friend. It was a friend.
Yeah, but you say you're not feeling him.
It was a long-time friend. A long-time friend. I'm not feeling him.
He like you.
He like me, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be his friend. Like she knows him. She's a family friend, but I'm not about to like him.
I can't bring no guy around my son.
If y'all think kids don't know what the fuck is going on, y'all high.
All right, so let me start by saying this woman refuses to take accountability for anything. She absolutely shouldn't have had her daughter around a man she had no interest in. Also, with her feeling like the man they were with couldn't tell her daughter to go get the food, I think she's missing some real important facts here. First, she came to eat with him with another man's child by her side. It's not his responsibility to make sure she eats, especially if she isn't romantically involved with him. Second, if he paid for the food, he has every right to tell the child he's providing a meal for to go get it. If that's a deal breaker to her, she shouldn't have been there in the first place. She's definitely leading her daughter astray because she's showing her daughter that it's a man's job to do everything and the woman doesn't have to bring anything but herself to the table. She isn't teaching her daughter to respect men or how to be appreciative of what a man is willing to provide, especially when he doesn't have to. This woman is on a high horse, and when this little girl gets older, she will not know how to conduct herself in the presence of a good man. If I were him, the moment she expressed that she had an issue with me telling the child to go get the food, I would have gotten up and left. This also goes to show that should she ever find a man that's going to step in and fill the void of the father in the household, she will not demand that the children respect him. No man deserves that. And I want to put emphasis on the fact that there are a lot of men out here dating single mothers that are doing things that they absolutely have no reason to do. The least the mother could do is make sure that her and her children respect him. When her children get older, they're going to resent her for many reasons. Her son will not know what a good woman is or what to expect from one because she isn't leading by example. She's raising the type of man that women like her complain about. Her daughter might not ever get a good man because she's not showing her how to respect men or how to conduct herself as a decent woman. I could go on with my thoughts about how much damage she could potentially bring to those children growing up, but that isn't my aim here. I just want to get a simple message out to women, and that is that we need to start holding other women around us accountable for their actions. Instead of saying talk your shit when another woman is bragging about being a sole provider, help her to understand that isn't teaching her children anything. Explain to her why her child shouldn't be around men she has no intentions on being serious with. Help her to understand that her son should not have to fight his peers because she chooses to show her body to the world for money. That's just a start. Every situation is different, and we all know women that have things they need to work on. That change won't happen overnight, but little by little we can start helping other women bring out the best in themselves. This way we might actually attend more weddings instead of baby showers and gender reveals where the dads aren't there. Do you guys think this woman's actions will cause damage to her children down the line? Do you think she was right for anything she said? Let me know down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching.
Just subscribe so you know I'm watching. Inside unconscious,